Hey, and welcome back to Vita versus 3DS. This installment will just be a quick lag test for Street Fighter Cross Tekken on PlayStation 3 in the background, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken on PlayStation Vita, which just came out today. One major concern when we all heard that these two versions would be compatible with each other and be able to play online with each other was that the problem would be lag, namely because the two different systems have two different architectures, and pitting them online against each other may create a lot of lag if it works at all. But now it's here, and now we're going to test it. So, of course, I'm in a room now. I have my main account on my PlayStation Vita, and my new account, Vita underscore versus underscore 3DS, on my PlayStation 3, which I just made here, and you could feel free to add either one. Anyway, so now I'm going to ready up on Vita, and ready up on PlayStation 3. So we're ready to go. It's strange because Vita actually loads a little faster, as we can see here. It loads the character models and some menus faster, but when coming out of a battle, the PS3 version loads faster, which is I just find a little weird, but whatever. So for this demonstration, I'm going to choose Ryu and Ken for both my Vita and my PlayStation 3. I'm doing this just cause, and they're easy to understand, they're easy to use, and just whatever. That's why I'm doing it. So let's choose on PlayStation 3. I'll choose Ryu and Ken also. There we go. Of course, since I'm hosting on PlayStation 3, I have to choose the place. Actually, no, I could choose it on Vita. Let's go to here. Yeah, Vita does a little faster. Anyway, it's not a graphics test or a loading test, but if it were, Vita loads faster, PS3 looks better. It's more detailed, but it's not far off on the Vita version. And the environments and the backgrounds are a little more animated. They have a little more detail in the back. Anyway, so what we're going to do here is, I'm going to skip this. So right now on Vita, I am controlling the white Ryu. So let's just take a look at how quickly he responds on PlayStation 3. So it's going to be a little fuzzy in the background because of the aperture set on my camera, but we'll see. So look at that. It's not bad. It's like a high ping connection if you're playing as two PlayStation 3s. Really, the lag isn't, it's totally playable, which surprised me at how playable it was. So right now, as you can see here, I am the white Ryu on my PlayStation 3, so I'm going to focus on my TV now, and I'm just going to pull off some basic combos to see if the combos are possible. Just some basic ones. Yeah, seems serviceable so far. Alright, let me tag out Ryu before he dies. Let's switch over here. Let's try some other combos. Yeah, well, that seems really good. Alright, let's just, I'm going to try to build some meter and do some other combos. Actually, no, let's switch over to PS3 now. So, as you can see here now, I'm going to switch over to PlayStation 3. I'm using my controller. So now I'm controlling the white Ken. So lag, again, seems pretty good. Seems about even. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around a bit and build a little bit of meter, try some more advanced combos, but of course I'll try to talk during a little bit too. Overall, as I said before, it really feels like a good green bar connection. Like, it doesn't feel like a shitty, red or orange bar connection or something like that. It feels really solid. It's there is a little bit a notable lag, but I don't know how much to attribute that to my wireless connection, the fact that I'm using them both at the same time, or if I should just attribute it to the fact that it's across two different systems, or that the game has shitty netcode, which it doesn't have as good netcode as Street Fighter 4. But yeah, I mean, it still performs really, really well, and pretty much better than what I expected, and totally playable. You can totally play against PlayStation 3 guys easily. Yeah, even more advanced combos are totally possible. Not a big deal at all. But anyway, in terms of the graphics, as I noted before, I don't know how much detail you could see, but there is detail missing. If you pay attention in the backgrounds, there's more going on the PlayStation 3 version than the Vita version. But it's still kept, it's pretty freaking close. Like, there is stuff going on in the background, as you can see. Zangief twirling that guy in the background. And here, there's stuff floating around. There's Zangief again, I think, somewhere. Anyway. There's more happening in the PlayStation 3 background, but the Vita backgrounds are animated. But what's the best part of this game is that it's 60 frames per second. It really puts Mortal Kombat to shame. I will be reviewing Mortal Kombat shortly, but that game looks like ass to pull off the 60 frames per second, whereas this game looks solid and still has 60 frames per second, which is really awesome. That would be my phone, which we are going to ignore anyway. So that's it. I mean, if you look at how, I mean, it's pretty good. The netcode is really good for this game. I mean, it's solid. It's exactly like playing against two, like, you know, a low ping PlayStation 3 against another low ping PlayStation 3. And it's exactly what you would expect. So this is like really, if this is the future of crossplay and the future of what this is going to offer us, the future is bright. It looks really, really good. I'm super happy with this. Although Street Fighter Cross Tekken isn't the greatest fighting game, I do enjoy it a lot. I do play it a lot at home, and being able to take this on the go and not only practice my combos, but have my Vita in my pocket, and when I want to compete against my buddies, still be able to compete against them and not have any features deprived at all is really, really, really freaking cool. So, you know, it's definitely for anybody who's a fan of the game or who just really was worried about the cross buy and wanted the game but was worried about the cross buy and the cross play rather. Don't be. It's solid. It's totally playable. The lag is not bad at all. I can pull off advanced combos, as we can see here, somewhat advanced. You know, I'm not so great at the game, but anyway, you know, it's totally possible to pull off combos. It's not a big deal, and it's just like playing against two PlayStation 3s. They still have to work out the invite system. Like, as you can see here, both my Vita and my PlayStation 3 accounts are in a room together, but the problem was that I had to find the room. I had to join a random room, which wasn't at all hard to find because it was at the top of the list because I had high ping, or a low ping rather. But I was able to send my PlayStation 3 account invites and send my Vita account invites to my PlayStation 3, but for some reason they weren't working. Maybe it's a bug they got to work out, but whatever. But for now, it's not at all hard to find your buddies and play with them online, and it totally works. And I'm super impressed. Bravo, Capcom. Good job. If this is what we could expect from crossplay from now on in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, which, if the beta is any indication, lag is not an issue between PlayStation 3 and Vita. If this is what we can come to expect, then the future is bright. As I said, it's awesome. So people, again, if you're a fan of this game, if you're a big fan of the game, and you want to, you know, practice your combos on the road and have the ability to play against your buddies while on the road too, if you're out at McDonald's or whatever, and you just want to play against your buddies, go get the Vita version. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and yeah. So concerning this game and future videos, I will be doing a video comparison between this game and Super Street Fighter 4 on 3DS before the end of the year. I'm working on that right now. Yeah. Anyway, so I should be uploading some matches too in the future. But as of right now, this will be it. So yeah, do yourselves a favor if you're a fan of the game and go pick this one up. It's a lot of fun on Vita. It looks great, runs great, and as you can see, the crossplay is fine. So yeah. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll see you later. Bye.